It's Kyle from Magpie 24/7. Newcastle go unbeaten in 7 games with a 2-0 win over Brentford away from home. Fucking come on. What a win. Such a complete performance from Newcastle. Dominant. Uh, Good tactical management from Eddie Howe throughout the game. They didn't get a shot on target till the 92nd or 93rd minute. Usually, we're saying that about us. Like, we're not getting a shot on target later in the game, but fuck me, we played so well. We started the better side for sure. De Silva, who scored the winner, I believe, when we in the quarter final went down to Brentford when it was behind closed doors. He got himself sent off for a foul on Matty Target, which was fucking terrible, really high up. Um, but I've seen millions of games like it. In fact, the last time I seen something like this was with St James's Park. Fulham got a man sent off, and we couldn't break them down. We couldn't do anything. We got dominated. We got played off the park at times. In contrast to today, where it was just complete control. John Joe Shelby absolutely pulled every little string in the middle. Nobody could touch him. Ryan Fraser stretched them as far as he could. Uh, it made it very difficult for Brentford from when they went down to 10 men onwards. We made them pay early on, which when they're down to 10 men is important because they try and hide everything behind the ball. Target and Fraser linking up like a beauty. The ball goes into the box and Joe Linton, another goal for Joe Linton, absolutely buzzing to see his resurgence. I was on True Faith's debate show the other week, the other day, and it was a question of is Joe Linton reborn or is he overrated? Well, Alex Hurst, he's reborn. Get in. Fucking bullet header. Something Alshire would be proud of. Go 1-0 up, and it's just complete control from there. If it weren't for Raya, their goalkeeper, it could have easily been 5 or 6 at half time. And it could have been 8 or 9 at the finish. And like, I can't believe I'm saying that. Like, it's mental to even say or think something like that as a Newcastle fan. What I put up with, but absolutely like absolutely crazy from like just to dominate a game like that. And because Newcastle always have this thing where they do it difficult, but the day it seemed like a piece of piss. It was were controlled possession. Were they didn't lay a glove on with. It was like a dominant decision win if you were in boxing. Like absolutely dominant. Like were brilliant. Joe Willock as well. A little bit of a resurgence from him. I think it's just after January he just decides to go mental and score loads of goals in games in a row and stuff. He's been absolutely phenomenal keeping Bruno Guimaraes out the team. Um, but such a complete performance. Second half, I mean, it could have went one or two ways because obviously Brentford brung on Christian Eriksen, which outside like football aside is absolutely brilliant to see. By the way, Christian Eriksen obviously had a cardiac arrest in the Euros last year, and it was really worrying. Like obviously the world stood still, and for him to make a comeback, against us, very similar vibes to what when Gutierrez came back from like St James's Park and when we played Man United. Such a beautiful moment in football, and it's good to see Christian Eriksen back in football where he belongs. And I wish him and Brentford all the best between now and the end of the season. But on today, like absolutely brilliant. I kind of fault anybody. Like everybody played so well. Guimaraes came on in the second half, looks so tidy in possession. Looks like he can control tempo of a game and can defend and attack and just shows good glimpses of brilliance at times. Um, can I just say as well though, Ryan Fraser today and Matty Target together, they were absolutely faultless. There was just they just caused absolute havoc. And Matty Target, by the way, get him signed. Get him signed as soon as possible. 20 million, 30 million paid. He is a solid player going back and an amazing player going forward as well. He's got everything. He's a complete fullback. And Newcastle should be all over that in the summer. I'm sorry, like, but I don't know why Aston Villa went for Lucas Digne. I honestly don't. They had a brilliant fullback there in Matty Target, and I think he should be someone. He should be first through the door in the summer. Absolutely brilliant left back, and we can't let him slip through our fingers. Like he's so solid. Um, and and Ryan Fraser in front of him as well played so well. Defensively were good as well. Shea and Dan Burn have an unbelievable partnership. They're comfortable on the ball, they're good in possession, and then Shelby controlling tempo as well. Like I haven't seen a performance like that from Newcastle in such a long time. We've seen the game out, we controlled possession, we made it difficult for Brentford to even get back into the game. There had a couple of instances when Christian Eriksen and Tony linked up together and did relatively well. But it other than a few little bits problems caused, I just think it was fully dominant and it could have been more. It wasn't, but we'll move up to 14th in the Premier League, unbeaten in seven. Like you rewind back to when Eddie Howe first came in, we're like 6, 7 points from safety, and now we sit 5 or 6 points above the drop and unbeaten in 6 games, 7 games, and it's like what a turnaround. Like I look forward to games. I cannot wait to watch Newcastle again, and it's like like even though we're away from home, like for a long time there was a mentality of if we can get a draw away from home, that would be great. But we're going to away grounds now. And we're actually trying to play. We're trying to set a game plan out on other teams and make ourselves known to the opposition, and actually have a plan in place to win a game of football. Um, the game management was absolutely fantastic. Um, Obviously bringing in Lascelles is a good stopgap for the last couple of minutes as a physical presence is a really good idea. Bringing in Gomoras and putting Joe Linton out wide, just a brilliant performance all round, and I'm absolutely buzzing with that. We'll go into next week full of confidence again. Cannot wait for it. Great win against Brentford, but I want to know how you feel in the comments below. How do you feel? Who was your man of the match? I'm gonna say mine was by a country mile. Ryan Fraser, absolutely brilliant performance, and yeah, get your comments in. Let us know what you think, and I love yous and leave yous for now, and catch us on the next Magpie 24/7 video. See you later, everyone. Ta-ra.